Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. The three-match T20I series got over. This is a series wrap. Let's talk about some of the positives that India can take from this series, and then we can talk about some of the negatives that India still probably needs to work on. I think one of the positives is Nandini Sharma, the young debutant. At no point during this series did it feel like Nandini Sharma made her debut. She was that confident. The body language was confident. She was executing her variations superbly well, be it her slower ones. She tried out some of her bouncers. So overall, she looked like someone who belongs to the international level, and that is honestly fantastic because no denying that Nandini always had the potential, but I was worried that one good WPL and fast tracked into the India team could be damaging for someone as young as Nandini, but she has taken to international cricket like fish takes to water. So it's a huge positive for India to have a bowler like her, and that too, when somebody like Amanjot and Kashvi both are injured, at least for 6 months they are away from the game. So and in those 6 months there's a lot of cricket to play for India. So I think a huge positive, Nandini Sharma. Another huge positive is Harmanpreet Kaur's batting form. In T20 eyes, Harmanpreet Kaur does play an important role. Yes, today her 50 did not result in an Indian win, but at least she'll go confident into the World Cup, having scored in both the matches. And even though she did not convert her score in the second game, but today's innings will give her a lot of confidence going into the World Cup. And I think whatever she hit in the two innings, those were clean shots. Number three, the other positive that India will take is Deepti Sharma's batting. Deepti has struggled coming down lower in the order, in the batting order, and we have seen that over and over again she has been criticized, and rightly criticized, for not being able to get enough runs, or for that matter, get runs quickly enough. And she has done that the first game here at Chelmsford, and now today in the third game here at Taunton. In both the games, I think Deepti Sharma, the batter, did turn up beautifully and did play a very good innings. That would give a lot of confidence to Deepti, and Deepti will be a very important player, a key player for India if India has to do well and go on to win the World Cup. So Deepti's innings would give not only Deepti herself but the entire Indian team a lot of confidence. The fourth positive, I would say, from what I saw in today's match itself, the intent to run better between the wickets, it is extremely important. I think one of the places where all subcontinent teams are pretty behind on this, but India especially, because India is one of those subcontinents team which is in the higher pecking order, right? So it's among the top four teams of the world, and when you look at the top four teams, India is the slowest runners between the wickets. The intention is more to hit boundaries than to run between the wickets, and that's where I thought today's match was a huge positive. Yes, they looked probably ugly, a lot of confusions, a run out of Yastika, but also at the same time, they did run. They did try to run. They did try to sneak in those twos, get in that single. That effort, I'm sure, is going to lead to something. And when I spoke to Smriti Mandana about it, she clearly said that Amol Mazumdar did tell them quite strictly that, what, this is the last series before the World Cup, and you guys have to work on running between the wicket. And she said, we are trying hard, we are trying to get fitter, and we are trying to get ourselves to run better between the wicket. Today definitely saw that effort and that intent rather. So that is another positive that India can take from this series. And Sri Charni, her bowling has been very good today. Yes, she went for runs, but still I think, in the middle phases she's one of the better bowlers in the entire lineup. And the other bowler I would mention is though Shriyanka played only one match, I thought Shriyanka also showed her versatility and she bowled well. So Charni, Shriyanka, their bowling would be the other positives. Now over to negatives. Unfortunately, there are quite a few negatives, especially if you look at India's most important batters, Smriti Mandana's form, Shafali Verma, another extremely important batter. Batters like Shafali Verma, Richa Ghosh actually change the dynamics of the game. And all the three names that I've taken, Smriti Mandana, Shafali Verma, Richa Ghosh, have not played an impactful innings. You cannot directly say that Smriti and Shafali are out of form because whatever they have played, whichever shots they have played, they have timed it, they have played well. But they have not been able to convert. If you look at all the three matches, you will see a lot of 20s from India's top orders. But to convert those 20s into 50s is something that the top order has not been able to do on a regular basis, be it Smriti, be it Shafali, even Jemima today scored a 29 odd and she was playing well, but she did not go on to convert it to a big one. You do never know, that can be the difference between a 180 and a 200 score. Again, Richa has been out of form for quite a while now. Today, of course, she did not get a lot of time to to bat. So today's innings you cannot take into account, but mostly she has not been in touch. So these are two warm up games. In fact, today she was cramping up towards the bowling innings. But overall, I think these names that I have taken are extremely important, and India cannot afford 20s. At least two of these batters have to go on to get big scores. Otherwise, India will fall short of what the target should be. Whether they're batting first or even when they're chasing. In the bowling, I think something that India needs to think about is, of course, Arundhati Reddy. Arundhati is a very, and I still will tell you that Arundhati should be part of the playing 11, but she has not been able to deliver. I think the team management, the coach, and someone like Smriti, Smriti knows Arundhati well. Smriti captains Arundhati in the franchisee team, should go and have a chat with her, understand if there's some problem that's going on, if there is something that she wants to execute and is not able to really get it right, which is why she's not in form. She's bowling full tosses. In fact, today a lot of even Kranti bowled a lot of full tosses. Well, understandable. Probably they're trying to bowl Yorkers, the change up slower ones, and ending up bowling full tosses. But these are a few things that India needs to sort out. One more thing that India really need to sort out, and this is something that I think Snehashish and have spoken over and over again. When India is put under pressure, when India's plan A doesn't work, India just doesn't seem to have a plan B or plan C. Today, Alice Capsey and Heather Knight put India under pressure, and India just did not have any answer to it. Um, you know, they batted well. There's no doubt about it, but India did not have anything to fall back on, to step back and say, okay, you know what? The bare minimum. India did not really plan in a way where you can at least stop the flow of runs for 1 or 2 overs and probably force Alice Capsey and Heather Knight to do something funny. That did not work, and the series is gone. Slowly, the lights are also going from Taunton. They are saying it's time you go to Cardiff and continue your coverage. So that's exactly what, before the last light goes, I'll do. You guys keep following Rev Sports and do like, share, and subscribe. Well, the last light is gone as well. So it's time to close the video. The series 2-1 to England. Lots of questions. India is actually going with a lot more questions than answers from this series. Do keep watching Rev Sports because We will continue to bring in updates from all around the world wherever sports is happening. We will try our level best to get you updates. So do like, share, and subscribe, and do follow, keep following Rev Sports. Have a good day.